Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, if you click on this video, you want to know how to become really good at Mario Kart and hopefully beat your friends. Now, I've got quite a few tips for you today. As you can see by the player stats, I'm doing really well with the game. I've got like all the gold stuff, as you can see there. I've got them as my favourite character, vehicle, tyres, glider, and like all that. Now, favorite course, Wildwoods, you know, that's just to get the coins. I'll show you how to get coins in like another video. You need 5,000 to actually get the gold glider. I might talk on the gold stuff a little bit later. But, yeah, you can use Wildwoods and use 2-player and stuff. Now, I'm going to be going over like drifts, mini turbos, super mini turbos, ultra mini turbos, jump boosts. As you can see there, I don't use tilt controls because like that's just, I'm not very good with tilt controls, and you only use smart steering a little bit on 200cc. Just before we start this off, I'm going to show you that, yeah, I do have like all 3 stars on the trophies and things. So, as I am going through this, I'll tell you. Now, first of all, different characters have different weights. Obviously, you can tell, like, you know, Mario will be like standard. I think Luigi's standard as well, but like some of the heavier characters, like Wario and things, you can tell by like the kart size as well. Like some of the baby characters, they are obviously like the lightest. I think Toad's the same. Yeah, Toad's the same. And you get like, you can get bigger characters that are more heavy, like like Morton and like Dry Bowser and things. They are like the heaviest characters, as well as King Boo, even though like he's a ghost and he should not be doing that. But once you've actually done your character, you can go on the different carts and things. Now, this is where it gets a little bit like more into like stats and stuff. If you press either minus or plus on your controller, you'll actually be able to see like the stats of your car. With all the gold things, it has like the best speed, but worse acceleration. Now, speed is how fast you can actually go around the track. Acceleration is like from the start line, if you like, and if you get hit by like an item, like a shell or like a red shell or banana, that's like actually how fast it'll like let you go when starting to go back up and like starting to go more forward. The weight of your car, that shows like what the power of like bumping other people like away is. As you can see, the gold car is pretty good for that. Handling is also pretty good. It's like it's half the bar, which is alright for the car because it's just normal standard car but in gold. And the traction is pretty good, I would say. I don't know if a higher traction or a lower traction is better. I would think a higher traction would be better because then you can stay on the track more. But I find it fine to get all this. Now, to actually get the gold standard, I think you need to get like 3 stars or like 1 stars on every track up to 150cc mirrored. Gold Mario, you need to get 1 star on every cup in 200cc, pretty sure. The gold tires, you actually have to beat every staff ghost on the time trials, and the gold glider, you have to get 5,000 coins. So in another video, hopefully coming up soon, I'll show you how to get lots of like coins in Mario Kart. Now, as you can see, like different difficulties, like you should know your limits. I'm just gonna go on 100 for now, just gonna like normal everything. Okay, so let's go on Mario Kart Stadium for a start. Now, this is where you want to start with like tips and tricks, alright? So, what you need to know is the start boost. Now, as soon as the 2 drops and like you see it like stop moving, that's when you have to like hold A down. Now, just before we start, you can put auto accelerate on and smart steering and stuff. I just find auto accelerate like way easier, so then like your thumb doesn't get an imprint on it, because that's what happened with the 3DS version for me. I kept getting like imprints on my thumbs and stuff. Now, with drifting, it's just using the jump boost button. It's the right trigger. Oh wow, that's pretty lucky to get a mushroom. So here there's like loads of different like speed bits and like cuts in the tracks. I was gonna save that for a little bit later on, but I guess we'll talk about it now. There are at least one usually in every track, like a little shortcut just to help you out. And also you can go over like ramps like this by pressing the drift button as well. That'll give you an extra boost. Now, another thing that'll give you an extra boost actually is what's it called? Getting all the coins up to 10 coins. That'll give you a little boost in speed. It brings you up to like the max speed you can do in the game actually. If you got like the best kart, yeah, you can use that as well. Also, when you're in these sections where you're going up the wall and stuff, you can like bump into other people, and that will like give you another boost as well. So with the jump boost, the best ways to actually use them is when you are like going over normal ramps. You can use them on the jump boost and the speed boost pads, like the orange ones over there. You can also use them on the blue glider pads as well. I don't exactly know what they're all called, but you know. Yeah, there's 3 different tiers of drifting. There are what is it? There's the small one, which is just blue, just the blue pad. Uh-oh. No. Okay, good. You can also slow down to let the blue shell go in front of you, which is also like another trick that I should mention. And there are like more shortcuts like this in the track. So it's about like 2, 3 if you're going past them pipes right there. You know, you can just do stuff like that. Now, next, all I'm gonna say is like try and practice the tracks and do like different kart combos, just to see which like one you find better for yourself. What I usually do is I just play like Old Mario. I used to play actually with King Boo and stuff, and that stayed as my favorite character as a while. But I did eventually like keep playing with the Gold Mario and like all the gold stuff, and that worked out for me. I was fine with this, and I've been winning like a lot. It's only been like a few times where I've gotten beaten, but also with the grass, if you do land on the grass, what I suggest is to do like little hops with the drift button. That will like help you get off the ground faster, like off the grass faster, I mean. Just because like you're getting off the grass a bit, so the game like thinks, oh wait, he's not on grass anymore, so then it puts you at like a little bit more speed towards what is it? Towards like getting off the grass, so it thinks that you're off the grass, so it like doesn't slow you down basically. Now when you come to a set of item blocks and you actually see like a double one, always go for the double one unless someone like is straight in front of you and you know that you're not going to be able to get it because they're going to get it first. You should always consider that when you're doing like tracks and things. Now, another one that not many people know about is holding the item behind you. You can hold the item button. Only certain items in the game actually allow you to do this. So you've got to like be aware of which items do what and stuff. So that's like another thing with learning, like learning the tracks and learning what the items do and everything. Now, basically like bullets and things, they just like usually help you get like in front of everyone else if you're at the back, or you can do something called item hogging or item stealing basically. I don't know the proper name for it, but it's like item hoarding. You can stay at the back until you're 12th, and you can wait like a few seconds before actually going into like racing each other. And you can actually like get some really good items. So once you're actually like a pro at Mario Kart, like I think I am, I probably won't be going. I might do some online videos later down the road. but I don't think I'm like the best ever. But I do know a lot about like the game mechanics and things and how like all the carts work and stuff like that. The only thing I don't know about is traction, but as you will see, some of the stats and things that I have, it shows you that these like tips and tricks do actually work when you're playing the game. Man, I missed the speed boost there. But as you can see, I always have the map enabled because you can actually see when like a boost shell is coming. So then you can either like get the sound horn if you're lucky, or you can slow down and let the person in second place like overtake you. So then it goes for them. You can also use like a mushroom, but that's a very low chance of getting like out of it. You need to use it like at the very last second. Now, there's like not that much left to do for me to talk about, but there is one last thing. Actually, if I go out here, there is like a little guide. Let's just see, where is it? There. There's like a little guide on extra things that you should probably know about. Like as you can see here, there are some like quick and easy like help tips here, but there's also some things that you might not know, which is the spin 10. These are the spin 10 and the U-turn. Actually, they're only good in like battle mode, I think, because I've never had to use the spin 10. The U-turn is actually something that is in battle mode, as you can see up there. But the spin 10, this shows it on like an actual track, so unless you're driving backwards, then I don't know why you'd have to use it. Also for 200cc or just like any cc, if you feel like you're gonna go into the grass or off the side, you can drift and then like press B to stop your speed briefly. As you can see, I'm just reading that. To turn corners basically, but it like slows you down, so I do not use that. If you're going for 200cc and you're trying to like know when you're gonna have to drift, what I would do is either practice without like using smart steering, or actually use smart steering. As you can see like the turbos and stuff. There's the mini one, there's the long one, and there's the purple one. Actually, that one will give you the fastest boost from mini, super mini, and ultra mini. They give you like, you know, starting from mini to ultra, like better speed. You can see that the rockets start. They start when the 2 is like stop for a little bit. If you go like right when the 2 stops, it'll actually give you a higher like boost. So I would always try and go for that if you want to like be the best. You know, items, there are like guides for like which items do what. The feather is just in the battle mode actually, so you can't actually do that. You can't actually use it. So yeah, basically that's like kind of it for this video. Either all like different battle modes and things. So yeah, let me just go over these again. Yeah, I don't do many online battles at the minute. Oh, I did some like cool versus racing. As you can see there, Finlay. I was versing Finlay a bit. I won 9-2, but you know, that's because he's getting better in Mario Kart. I haven't versed Charlie yet, but hopefully we'll be able to, and hopefully I'll be able to win. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you get better in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or like any Mario Kart you get. Preferably Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or normal Mario Kart 8. But I do warn you that the game mechanics are different in those. So, thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one.